Welcome back. Does that look like two braided ponytails? Perception is unpredictable.
Would you believe me if I told you Amazon's prices and sales are actually fake?
Amazon prices are fake, the sales are fake. It's all based on an algorithm to get you to spend as much money as possible. Just watch. This is Vermont cheese. I have purchased it before, so Amazon knows that I like it, and Amazon knows I prefer to buy things on sale. So what do? They tell me that the price of $3.98 is 31% off to entice me to buy it.
A good deal,
now, when
right?
I go on a different person's account, a family member, it says $3.98 with no sale. This
weird.
account has never purchased the item. So Amazon is just giving the normal price. But for me, it lies to me and says that the normal price.
All these companies, Amazon included, just want to squeeze every penny they can from the consumer. And we're all consumers.
Pause for a sec. I mean, it's business.
No one's safe from these big corporations and their greed. These companies are deploying unethical tactics to get you to spend your money at any cost. As always, thank you for watching. Till next time, Stu.
It is common. I've seen it more in Uber. I remember one time, I just wanted to see if it was true. So what I did is I put address on Uber in my cell phone. Since I use it more than my wife, I wanted to see, and it did give a difference. She doesn't use it much. I use it often. I have the cheaper price. Same distance, different cell phone, but it does happen. It's up to us, guys. Sorry for the audio. New robotics. It's like a gift and a curse, right? 24/7 work, lost jobs, easier to pesticides. The problem regarding that is if you have robotics throwing out pesticides, the accumulation onto the machines, this is going to be vast. It's going to be a lot. Most likely there's rules and regulations regarding waste, right? Where are they going to wash them out? What about the run out? How are they going to dispose it? What about the battery? Is it lithium? Is it going to be water-based? What about the minerals to produce those batteries? It's going to be tricky.
Did you guys hear what Trump just said at the White House with business leaders? Some people wonder if he said the quiet part out loud or if there's something more to this. Check this out.
So we're into 6G now. I just 5G. I was a leader on 5G getting that done. And now they're up to 6. Let's do it again. What does that do? Give you a little bit deeper view into somebody's skin? See how perfect that is? I like the cameras the old days. So they just had a nice feature. Now they cover every little. Let's see, Michael, you're in good shape. But I tell you, it's the 6 is coming, huh?
Now, many people think he was just kind of joking around or making a little bit of a harmless, funny thing. But are you aware of what Xfinity just announced their new feature on their Wi-Fi routers are? That they can detect movement between your Wi-Fi router and other Wi-Fi devices like a smart thermostat. So this is the going theory, okay? There is a front end and a back end to Wi-Fi. The front end is what we use to have internet on our phones, although I don't use Wi-Fi. My phone right now is plugged in to this cable, which gives it internet through Ethernet. And then it's literally on airplane mode as I'm recording this. Then I plug it back into that, plug it into the Ethernet, and boom, I got internet on my phone without Wi-Fi. I do not have the Wi-Fi on in my home ever. And it's not just because tracking, it's also, I'm not a fan of the frequencies that are emitted from all these wireless devices that we're cramming inside of our homes. Our smart fridges, smart freaking toilets, thermostats, lights, Wi-Fi, new appliances, dishwashers. Your freaking laundry machine does not need to emit frequencies for it to function. It's all this extra features. You can press a button on your phone and see how long until it's done. Blah. Now, the going theory or a rumor is, and there may be fully confirmed articles of this, that your movements, think of sonar. It beams out a frequency, and whatever bounces off of that beam in the water, it paints back a picture to the hub of what is going on in the water, what shapes and sounds and all that. Wi-Fi is beaming a frequency. It's not too crazy to think walking through the frequency of Wi-Fi is disturbing its signal, which can then be interpreted by the router and AI as what's going on. A picture, some people say they can tell your heartbeat, what part of the house you're in. Like, I'm not saying that's true, so don't get me, I'm just saying the possibilities of this do extend extensively. Now, what is 6G? And would it penetrate into our skin? Of course, they'll say it's non-ionizing and it's totally safe. And I'm not saying it's not safe. It's probably perfectly safe. But will there be another angle to it and another use for it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Allegedly, there's many people specifying that that's one of the reasons why they're starting to remove copper piping in the house. And that was another alleged accusation stating regarding lead paint from back in the days. There are some company, they do sell something similar to copper paint for that same reason. I believe there's a company in Canada that sells an EMF paint repellent. But I mean, warning signs from towers, stickers. I mean, it's been a protest from many activists, allegedly. I mean, they had issues when 4G was available and was switching to 5Gs. The monstrosity thickness of a main harness.
Did you know that drinking aloe vera every single day for 14 days can literally do wonders for your health? Let me explain. Aloe contains a molecule called ace-mannan. It's what gives aloe its healing power. Studies show ace-mannan increases stem cell production by 400%. Plus, it improves liver and kidney function. And that's not even the cool part. It literally balances your immune system on an intercellular level. I had a cousin who had eczema, and the first thing I told her, start blending up aloe and drinking it. Most people don't know this, but eczema is not a skin problem. It's an immune problem. Her little body was attacking itself because something was triggering inflammation. Ace-mannan from aloe literally calms that response from the inside out. Since she started drinking smoothies with this, like I told her to, skin flare-ups stopped, and they haven't come back. I'm Drew Canoli. Like and follow.
Just remove the bitterness, and you'll be fine. There's usually Asian drinks with the jelly. Thailand has a few drinks with aloe vera, even Mexico. My concern is similar to what they say regarding the juice, right? There's cold press juicers, and there's a turbine blender type. Allegedly, many people say that the conventional turbine heats up the juice and it loses its minerals and properties compared to a cold press juicer. That's one of the reasons why I don't drink juice from the market that's been sitting there for who knows how long. But I try to make them in-house. A little bit less sugar, fruits, and a little bit more vegetables. By the way, tomato is a fruit.
I don't know what it is about this Bible that keeps getting me banned, but I will keep coming back. So just to be clear, this Bible was handed down to us from generation to generation. It's now in my hands. It has the Apocrypha. It has the Old Testament, it has the New Testament, it has a timeline, it has a dictionary in it. It has the translated out of the original tongues in it. It has tons of illustrations in this thing. Beautiful pictures. And it's from 1872. I'm not sure what is in this book that I'm not allowed to talk about.
It's a beautiful book.
This is the front where it talks about the Old Testament, the New Testament, together with the Apocrypha, translated out of the original tongues. And it's got the illustration, and it's got the dictionary, and the date down here says 1872. And it does talk about these things.
What are those things? Shocking.
So this is the one that I have, that I've been reading out of, which I'm almost done with. It's almost done, okay? But you can clearly see the size difference in it too. What is this? clearly, there's a difference. So whatever it is, I would love to share this book with people who want to know.
I would love
Bible
to see it.
verses, let me know. And again, it's been handed down to us from generation to generation. There is a whole family tree that goes with this.
That's one thing that I'm concerned regarding digital books. Is it a possibility that digital books can be altered? The beautiful things regarding books is what you find. I'm intrigued. I wish she would have a PDF or something similar to it.
By the way, you can look it up. It's the most downloaded paper of all Elsevier publications called, and it's open access. So, can banks individually create money out of nothing?
Any bank. Just to be clear, not just central banks.
Any bank. In fact, that's the whole point. We're talking about normal banks. With central banks, it wouldn't be a surprise.
But the Bank of Omaha can
Yes, any bank creates money. When you take out a loan, the money that you're given as the borrower didn't previously exist. It is net new purchasing power that is being created and added to the money supply.
If we can produce money from thin air, why are we broke? There's many reasons why. Play the game. El presidente from El Salvador said, I mean, you can go back to his speech regarding that, but he has enough guts to say certain things.
Okay, so there is a CIA document that not only talks about telekinesis being real and how people can literally create their own gravitational field to bend time wizards, and not only do they relate it to molecular biology, but they connect it all back to this little known force, the fourth state of matter, called plasma, which is my favorite subject. Check out my plasma intelligence playlist for more. Okay, here we go. Deep dive. Proving humans are magic. All of us. This paper says it. Okay, I'll link this paper. So they studied telepathy, the apport technique, which I'll definitely make a video about, and psychokinesis, which is also called telekinesis. What is that? Psychokinesis is called telekinesis, which is the ability to influence animate or inanimate objects at a distance without physical contact by means of uncontrolled or controlled biological energy fields. Basically, it means humans can float stuff and move stuff. Now, they were researching this, the CIA, because they were scared of Russia doing some warfare on us. Totally get it. But in the process, they have proved that all humans are magic. They literally state in this paper that it's not just psychic people, anyone can learn to do this. So let's learn. This paper is on the gifted individuals, but they go on to say that anyone can learn it. Okay, here's where plasma comes in. A little bit about plasma. It's known as the fourth state of matter, an ionized gas. It has magical and metaphysical properties. They don't really talk about it in science. It confuses people. Back in the 1800s, they called it radiant matter or ether. It had literal paranormal properties. Google it all you want. They refer to something in this called bioplasma. They'll also talk about plasma. Think about plasma as a field like quintessence, key, prana, 0-point energy field. That is how we'll think about it, like the Matrix.
It's public information. I mean, you can search the title, the name of it. They have some PDF. I search for it, but clicking on that government website, I don't want to be tracked. I still go back to my 40-40-20 rule. I mean, that's 40% of information. I still need the perspective from somebody else, either another country, because they always have different definitions, different meanings for things. Then after that, I can make my own conclusion.
Run through.
There's it. what can happen, right? What is their standard operating procedures regarding safety? I mean, how smart can you be?
This supernatural creature was stalking this man right in the Appalachian Mountains. Watch this.
It's staring at me.
You can clearly see something watching
I'm
you.
gonna get you rock. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I think I don't know what to do. But they followed me home, and it is absolutely staring at me right now. Have a look.
You do not want to be in this situation. There's nothing up there right now. Watch. He looks back.
Can you understand?
Watch this, y'all.
Oh, damn.
It's right on his roof.
Holy shit.
Yes,
All
quick.
right.
Leave the area
Oh,
immediately.
damn.
If you have a weapon, be ready to use it.
So this is on the other side of the house.
This is not good. We can only assume that this man is still alive because the video was posted. 1 minute, this creature's on ground with the guy in a distance, and then all of a sudden it's on the roof. This has to be a supernatural creature. I don't know of any other creature that can do this. As always, thank you for watching.
It seems to always happen in the Carolinas, the Appalachian Mountains. And you can go and web search 9/11 phone calls regarding it. Happens often. The credibility it is murky. But at the same time, as more and more technology arises, we get to see a little bit more detailed videos.
Abraham Lincoln printed millions in government-issued notes, bypassing European banks to fund the Civil War. 5 days after the war ended, he went to Ford's Theater. President McKinley supported the gold standard, while others favored a central bank with a flexible currency. It wasn't long before an anarchist was let into his rally. 3 business titans allegedly opposed the creation of an American central bank. An unsinkable ship owned by J.P. Morgan. He was supposed to go with them, but canceled last minute. That ship was called the Titanic, and the Federal Reserve was founded the next year. Senator Huey Long rallied against the Fed and tried to cap America's wealth. He was shot inside Louisiana's capital. His gunman was killed instantly, with no autopsy, lost evidence, and conflicting ballistics. Congressman Louis McFadden accused the Federal Reserve of high treason for causing the Great Depression. He collapsed after a banquet. The official story? Heart attack. JFK signed an executive order giving the Treasury power to issue silver certificates and bypass Fed-issued notes. You know how this ends. Congressman Larry McDonald, a fierce critic of all global banking elites, boarded Korean Airlines Flight 007. The plane accidentally veered into Soviet airspace. All 269 souls died, and Moscow held the black boxes for a decade before releasing edited data.
Pause for a second. This is what I mean, right? Everybody's in business with each other. You can see all the documents that came out regarding the past, but that's documents from here. What about other countries? And have they been altered? That's why I always say 40-40-20. I mean, I'll get the perspective of here, but I also get the perspective of somebody else. So I can come to a conclusion and make my own reality, my opinion.
Thomas Sankara, president of Burkina Faso, rejected IMF and World Bank loans. Shortly after, he was assassinated in a coup. His successor immediately took the loans. By the year 2001, very few countries didn't have Western-controlled central banks. Afghanistan and Iraq were 2 of them. All they needed was an excuse. The ruler of Libya, Gaddafi, proposed a gold-backed African dinar to replace the dollar for oil. NATO intervened in Libya's civil war, and Gaddafi was killed. Libya got a new central bank.
Gaddafi was gutsy and not so smart. I mean, you can see it publicly. There's a lot of videos when he spoke in the United Nations. I mean, you cannot be a superhero. Open your mouth like that. We see a lot of stuff like this. My perspective, it starts with me. If I feel a certain way about something, like they say, right? How can you love somebody if you don't love yourself? How can you teach somebody if you don't teach yourself? How can you change somebody if you don't change yourself? It starts with us, like it or not. We can complain all we want. There's a gazillion excuses. Only one answer.
A woman named Jeanette just moved into a new apartment and began filming her moving in process bit by bit as she unpacks everything and organizes the place, not knowing that she would soon experience true horror inside the apartment. After settling down and finishing the move, she films herself dancing to some music when she captures this.
Who are you? Can I help you?
Remember? The class?
No, I don't remember. Please get out. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
A strange man suddenly appears in her apartment while she's recording. She called the police quickly and they checked the area, but there was no signs of any break-in. The intruder most likely came in through the door while she left it unlocked. It's not clear whether the man was captured when the police arrived or not, but one other strange thing that caught the attention of many is that when Jeanette is running towards the door, it somehow opens on its own. She didn't notice at the time as she was overwhelmed with fear after seeing a stranger in her home. It wasn't until many viewers pointed it out in the comments that she noticed.
I don't know. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. This door is not the easiest to open, and this is why I think it's like a divine thing, or like, I don't know, a ghost, or I don't. Yeah. It's not easy. So it's not like just like the wind pushed it or anything. I think someone actually, or something, I don't know.
Jeanette is thankful to whatever opened the door for her and being able to get out safely. However, just a few nights later, while she records a video playing with her cat, something utterly terrifying happens.
Why will you go back in? Whoa.
Once again, an intruder infiltrates her apartment. It's unclear if it's the same man, but as she hides in her room, something makes an imprint on the bed, as if someone got on the mattress and put pressure on it. Then a second print appears, causing Jeanette to get scared and run to the other corner of the room. And when she turns around, the imprints are gone. Completely freaked out by the whole ordeal, she calls the police once again and decides to spend the night at her neighbor's house. This time, the police found the intruder who ran away. It's about time because this has also happened on other occasions. These paranormal occurrences seem to only happen at the same time an intruder enters her home. So just what exactly is going on here? It may seem scary, but given the fact that it assisted her with the door and was in front of her on the mattress, some people believe this is a guardian spirit that is protecting her. Either way, the police had no explanation for this.
There was 2 parallel lines on the bed, right? Can it be modified? Can it be altered? The only thing I can think of is those trays for the food, right? But from there, I have no idea. It's scary.
En el siguiente video, 2 guardias de seguridad revisan las imágenes captadas por una cámara de vigilancia en el exterior del edificio en algún lugar de Argentina. Algo ocurrió el día anterior y los guardias creen que fue grabado por las cámaras. Entonces, revisan pacientemente las imágenes y finalmente notan algo extraño y perturbador. Observen con mucha atención.
We've seen something strange.
Este se ve mejor.
What the hell is that? Looks like somebody smoking. Oh man, you see that often in Long Beach, California. The hell?
Okay.
It looks like incense. They sparkle a lot.
Ajá. Para que si veamos cuando
Roll that back
que
again.
vean de que no okay. Ajá. Para que si veamos cuando
It's gone.
sí, para que vean de que no, si alguien puede ver que se va, no se va. Y ahí le entramos.
Ahí se ve como una calavera.
Aparece, ajá. Y desapareció.
Los guardias de seguridad quedaron aterrados y desconcertados por esta extraña grabación. Se puede ver a la persona parada en medio de la calle tras prenderle fuego a algo. Parece desvanecerse en el aire y emite humo como si ella misma se convirtiera en humo. Muchos espectadores, así como los propios guardias de seguridad, señalaron que el humo parece tomar forma de calavera. Tras ver este inexplicable suceso capturado en la grabación, los guardias de seguridad están seguros de haber presenciado algo paranormal ese día. Y de que la mujer de la grabación es alguna bruja o algún demonio. Porque incluso si el humo que forma una calavera fuera solo una extraña coincidencia, el hecho de que la persona simplemente se desvaneciera en el aire no se puede explicar.
Best of my knowledge, what I've seen people practice is either European witchcraft, paganism, and so forth. Seen Santeria down south and voodoo. You know, I wonder what is this? It's probably good CGI. Got us talking, right?
Have you ever heard of an acoustic camera? I had neither, but it's essentially a regular camera that incorporates all kinds of different microphones to create a visual display of sound sources. Sounds that are inaudible to the human ear. Let me show you what it looks like. You can take these outside to find little animals hiding in trees or under the snow. Any owls up in that owl box? No. Why is it bouncing all over the place here? Those are leaves rustling in the breeze. It's picking up sound right there. That's this otherwise silent AC cord. Here too, picking up the AC cord to my studio light. I can't hear that. Can you hear light bulbs? So why would somebody want one of these? Well, these were originally designed for industrial applications, for detecting air leaks that you really can't hear over miles and miles of pipes. But they haven't really been used outside of that application because they've been so expensive. That is until this Votric acoustic camera came along. This is the first truly affordable acoustic camera on the market. The next cheapest version, $9,000, and they go up from there.
And there must be automotive applications for this, finding leaks or identifying strange noises.
My mouse traps? If the mouse was in the wall, I'd be able to find it with this. Maybe there's a mouse in the wall right there. They're on the cutting edge of this technology. In fact, they have an even smaller phone-compatible model. That's just scratching the surface on how a camera like this could be used. How do you think it could be used? Let me know.
The first time I ever seen something similar to this, it was in 2018 by a company named Soundcam. But I mean, that was in 18. That's 8 years ago, right? That knowledge, I think, has been transferred to something better. But it kind of reminds me of what just recently happened a few months ago, right? Can it be used for the military industry, right? The story goes they couldn't hear the military helicopters, drones, and so forth. I mean, this machine right here, I mean, it's 500 and up. You think the military doesn't have something stronger than this? Synchronized with either LiDAR, sensorings, I mean, you name it. The story down south is kind of fishy because it reminds me of this. I mean, we can purchase this. I think they go for around 1,000. There's a few around 500. But I mean, in the equipment or the military side, you think they don't have something similar? They can basically detect noise when they're coming in. What will be the game for this tool? In the mechanical world, can be awesome. Pinpoint certain noise. I think one of the first buyers will be over there in the Carolinas, right? In the Appalachian Mountains.
All right. Explain to me the weird world we live in with our food and where it comes from. So right here, I'm in Florida. It's my feed station. It's been here for 5 years. Taking a lot of deer off of it. A lot of critters. There's my stand down there. Call that the guard tower. Well, the church brought the fire station a bunch of fruits and vegetables and bread and stuff. And I noticed we had like literally cases of it. Now we're going to throw it away. I put this out 3 days ago. Got my camera right there. 3 days ago. There's tracks all back here. I just filled the corn up again. They came to eat here, whatever. In what world do wild animals not eat grapes and apples? Especially deer. Hogs, wild hogs. We have a ton of wild hogs here. Got pictures of them. They haven't touched it. That is strange to me. Not even a bird has eaten any of this. Nothing. That's what you're putting in your body, folks. I don't know what it is. It's weird.
That's what we are putting in our body. I mean, those special coatings that they have, right, to last a little bit longer. They put them in a chamber. Could that be a factor? Maybe. I mean, like I usually do when I clean mine, just basic. Some people say no, some people say yes, but I still use vinegar and baking soda. Let it sit for a minute before I start using any vegetables. I mean, I try to wash them as best as possible with filter water. Nice of him, giving out fruit like that.
Jackson, seriously, right now? It's Sunday morning. Okay, fine. But
Clapper.
Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me today. And until tomorrow, have a blessed day.